So another year of beat selling is practically over, 2024, and in this video I wanted to share the results of how much I made in total as a beat seller in 2024. Now, the reason I wanted to do this video was because I've been documenting my beat selling journey since February 2022. And I started making videos at the start so I could show you the progression of my beat store. So when I got my first sale to first couple sales to getting consistent sales. And we now are here 3 years later with another breakdown of the results. I did this in 2022 and 2023, and the results were a good progression every time. In 2022, I made about $4,000 in my first year selling beats. In the second year, I jumped that up to, I think it was around $12.8, $13,000 as a beat seller. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you the total results of how I did and if I managed to beat 2023. But also, most importantly, give context to the figures that I give, because I really wanted to share with you how realistically these figures actually come about. Because a lot of the time on YouTube, you get people who would just splat a number at you, not give any context at all, and then kind of leave you in the dark about it. I've always tried to be as transparent as possible on this channel, so I'm going to be telling you as well like what I've actually been doing throughout this year to drive traffic to my beat store, so you get the full picture and the full context when I'm just giving out figures. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button, best way to support the channel, and let's get into the breakdown of 2024 as a beat seller. So I think the first thing that would be fair to say is I'm not the biggest beat seller, but what I have been doing over the past couple of years is refining my craft and kind of tweaking things as we go along, opening up new traffic sources and trying to drive more traffic to my beats. And I've been doing these monthly vlogs on it, so a lot of you who are subscribed to my channel for a while will know about this and you would have seen the progression. This is just a results video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down by beat store firstly, every single income, and then give you a grand total at the end. I feel like that'd be the best way so you can really understand where the incomes are coming from in the beat selling space. And we're going to start, of course, with probably the most obvious one, and that's BeatStars. So we're going to break this down by Marketplace, Pro Page, and Blaze Players, which is one of my websites, and give as much context as possible. So firstly, how much did I make in total on BeatStars? Well, I made $10,881.60 on BeatStars in the year of 2024 as of the 23rd of December. And it was a gross of 18,000, 6,000 discounts, because I love using discounts. That's one of my biggest things that I use to incentivize purchases. And we sold 232. We can break this down even more. So firstly, if we're going to break this down by just marketplace sales, so this would be sales which are just from the marketplace and no marketing at all. So if I had done no effort at all to upload anywhere other than the BeatStars marketplace, in total throughout the year, I would have made $4,219.60. So I feel like that's a good figure, but let's compare it to 2023. So if you actually look at the data in total, we're actually down $1,000, which is really good to note. So it shows that the marketplace isn't really been my best performing asset this year, because I've actually made less. Now, a couple of things we can consider here is I've made less exclusive sales on BeatStars marketplace in 2024 than I did in 2023. You can see here I didn't make as many sales at all, so I've actually done double the amount of beats sold, and I grossed nearly double. One of the biggest things here is the discounts have been a lot more extreme. So actually, when you look at the data, I've got more marketplace sales, so the marketplace has improved. However, the sales are down. So maybe that probably means that there might need to be a price adjustment in 2024, going into 2025 rather, so we can compensate for that. Now, firstly, we're going to look at the Pro Page in 2023. We made $1,765. This is basically from my YouTube channel, so that all the traffic was just driven to YouTube, so any sales I make on the Pro Page would have just been YouTube. And if we now compare that to 2024, we have tremendously increased this figure. Now, we did get one humongous sale, which is a whole story in itself, but overall, ignoring that, we have still practically doubled the amount we've earned on the YouTube Typey channel, and that can be attributed to the fact that the YouTube Typey channel has been growing. And to be fair, it has got, I wouldn't say it's been consistent throughout the year, but this is a very good improvement. And then lastly, if we go to the Blaze Players, which is kind of attributed to my YouTube channel a little bit with a little bit of Google search traffic, we made $1,481. So again, when you put it all together on BeatStars, we made $10,881.60. Now let's talk about the other beat stores that I've been uploading on and see how many sales we've got on there. So starting with Soundy. Soundy, I would actually say, is my actual beat store, because this is the Pro Page I use on Soundy, is where I've been driving all my email traffic to, and a couple of other YouTube Typey channels which I've been experimenting with. So this has been getting a lot of traffic from different YouTube channels, not the same one as the BeatStars one, but also from email marketing as well, and SoundCloud. So the results are we made $4,686 on that Typey channel. Now, one thing to say about Soundy is out of the 62 transactions, I think only 2 of these were the actual Soundy marketplace. The rest of these have all been traffic that I've driven myself, again from emails or YouTube Typey channels or SoundCloud. to get to my beat store. Again, this is one thing that's come on a lot. It's been a great extra earner as a beat seller this year. Really trying to branch out from BeatStars has really helped because this Soundy Pro page is a lot higher converting than the BeatStars Pro page. So, I mean, if I hadn't have moved over to Soundy, you could probably say about an extra $2,000 of this. You could add this onto the Pro page figures, but this is definitely converted more than the BeatStars Marketplace and the BeatStars Pro page would. So Soundy was a very good shout to get onto, and in 2025, I will continue to use it as my beat store. Next, we go on to the two beat stores, which I just upload for the sake of it, really, and just to have them on there. So Airbit, we actually made $889.95 this year. This is all just marketplace sales. We've been fortunate with 2 exclusive license sales, which has bumped this up a lot. But as you can see, since October, we haven't had any sales on the marketplace. I mean, this has happened before. If you look at the results for last year, we had a similar story where it was a bit quiet and we did get like the odd sale, but basically we've never got more than 1 sale a month on Airbit, so it's never been anything I've been very interested in. But yeah, that's basically an extra $900 nearly that we've got from Airbit. And then SoundClick I've been uploading just this year on, and the only reason I'm showing the last 30 days is because we actually made our first ever sale on SoundClick the other week. So we've made $40 from SoundClick, which I guess is a little bit extra, especially because I don't pay anything to be on SoundClick, so this is a little win-win in itself. Now, the reason I wanted to include the YouTube Type It channel was because you get the estimated revenue here, which is pretty accurate because I got this monetized at the start of the year. Now, this is in pounds because I'm in the UK, but it's £234, which converts into $293.29. So again, it's another good extra income. It's like the equivalent of an exclusive license sale for me. Now, there's one extra type of income I want to include on here, and that's the custom beat making. And how I've been able to track this is through the invoices, because I always invoice when I do a custom beat outside. Now, I can't show you my invoices for a lot of reasons, but I do have a figure which I worked out for how much I'd actually made in custom beat sales this year, and that figure was $2,108.77. Now, when it comes to the custom beat making, I've got most of that work through posting on Instagram, posting on TikTok, people reaching out from my YouTube Type Beat channel, and also I think someone found me on SoundCloud first and then reached out to get a custom beat inquiry, which they followed through, and also my website as well with some captures. I have got a lot of work through that as well, but mainly you'd be very surprised to hear TikTok and Instagram just posting on there regularly, interacting with artists has been the best way I've found to get custom beat making services across the line. It's a great extra income that I didn't have last year as a beat seller as much as I do this year, so this has been a real nice buffer to the overall total, and it's really helped me onto the way to the final figure, which I'm about to reveal. So when you add it all together, the grand total I made as a beat seller in 2024 is $18,899, which I can confirm is $6,000 more than I earned in 2023. So for me as a beat seller, this is a big win because this is a really good step up from the income I had in 2023. But all I've basically done to achieve this is staying consistent with exactly what I did last year, applying it to my beat store, and thankfully, the beat store is in fact still growing. I always set myself ridiculously high goals to try and push myself. My target was 20,000. I never actually thought I would achieve it this year. But to see that I actually came a little bit close at 18,899 is a real good win in itself. I'm very happy with the results that I've been through this year. Again, literally all I've been doing is focusing on the free download for non-profit use, growing my email marketing list, and then pushing people to my Soundy Pro page where it has been converting so much better. Using the bulk deals, as you can see, the BeatStars itself has been growing. I've been getting more sales on there. I do think the only reason why the BeatStars marketplace sales were down is I've noticed this year alone there was a lot more basic license sales than anything else. Whereas in 2023, I did get quite a lot of exclusive license sales. And that might just be the behavior of the market at the moment in the beat selling space. I don't know. But overall, exceptionally happy with 2024. It's been a good year. And this number may increase by a little bit before the end of the year. However, I'm not going to be posting now till the new year. So it would be a really good way to wrap up the year by doing my end result. Because this YouTube channel, after all, has been focused on beat selling primarily a lot this year. So for those who have followed the journey in 2024 and watched all the beat selling vlogs, I thought you might want to know what the final outcome was for this year. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you've been part of the beat selling vlogs this year, watching them, thank you so much for watching them. Have a great Christmas, have a great New Year, and I'll see you in the next video.